So you're looking to move to or around Michigan, and sure, you know Detroit is known for the automobile industry, you know Michigan is shaped like a mitten, but what are some of the more fun details and things that you might not know or be able to find on Google that Michigan and the Metro Detroit market have to offer? That's exactly what I'm going to cover in this video, so let's jump right into it. So before we jump into all the fun, detailed topics of this video, I want to jump into some things that might be Googleable that Michigan and the Metro Detroit market are known for. So number one, Michigan is known as the Wolverine State. Second, Michigan is the 26th state in the United States. Third, the capital of Michigan is Lansing. The biggest city within Michigan is Detroit. Michigan's abbreviation is the letters MI. The state bird is an American robin, and the state flower is an apple blossom. So, as most people know, Michigan is home of the automobile industry. It's also home of the Great Lakes, being surrounded by 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. It is also known for its bustling college atmospheres, but there's a handful of things that you might not know and that I am aware of due to the fact that I have lived here and been here my entire life. I'm also a top real estate agent in the area, so whether you or someone you know is looking to move into the area, whether it be 9 or 90 days from now, I would love to help you. Please feel free to give us a call, text, or email. You'll see that information in the description below. Also, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all of the newest upcoming information on Metro Detroit, Michigan, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so that you're notified of those items. I have helped hundreds of individuals move in and around the Metro Detroit market, so if you're interested, I would love to help you as well. Feel free to get a hold of me. Now let's jump right into the details. So the first topic that I want to cover is Michigan is actually famous for its food, and no list would be complete if I did not talk about the Coney Island dog or chili dog. The Coney Island hot dog is simply a grilled hot dog with chili, mustard, sometimes melted cheese. You can put whatever you want on top of it. The sky is really the limit. The origin of the Coney Island hot dog is a bit of a mystery, but it is now an iconic Detroit staple all around not only Detroit, but also Metro Detroit. As I mentioned, you can find them in the city of Detroit, most commonly at American Coney Island or Lafayette Coney Island, but they are also all throughout Metro Detroit, Michigan, whether it's a Leo's Coney Island, which is my personal favorite, Athenians, and you name it, the list goes on. They're all over the state of Michigan. The second food group that Michigan is known for are cherries, and this is because of Traverse City. Traverse City is known as the cherry capital of the world, fun fact, mostly because of the number of cherry orchards that are in Traverse City. So not only is Michigan known for its food, but it's also known for its history, culture, and traditions. As I mentioned earlier, Michigan is known as the Great Lakes State because it is surrounded by 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. Those 4 include Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Michigan. In fact, 60% of the state's coastline is along these lakes. Michigan is not only known as the Great Lakes State, but it is also known as the only bipeninsular state in the US. The lower peninsula is shaped like a mitten, and the upper peninsula is attached to it at the north end. This unique geography has given rise to a few Michigan nicknames, including the Mitten State and the Hand. The 2 peninsulas are very different from each other, the lower peninsula being where the vast majority of the population is, and the upper peninsula being home to many trails, lakes, and recreational areas. One of the most common things Michigan is known for is the name the Motor City when it talks about Detroit specifically. This is because Michigan is home of the auto industry. Detroit is the largest city in Michigan and was once the world's leading producer of automobiles. Today you can still see signs of this proud history all over the state. Today there are museums dedicated to the history of the car and automotive industry throughout Detroit, one of them being the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, as well as the Automotive Hall of Fame in Detroit. Michigan is also known as the lighthouse capital of the world. The state is home to over 115 lighthouses, most of them that are open to the public today so that you can go and visit and view some of that scenery. One thing that most people might not know is that Michigan is actually known as the Great Beer State. That's right, beer. With over 130 breweries throughout the state, it's no wonder Michigan is known as the Great Beer State. No matter what kind of beer you like, you can find it here. From world-renowned Bell's Brewery to local favorites like Atwater Brewery in the city of Detroit, there's something for everyone. Michigan is also known for the great outdoors. With more than 10,000 lakes and 40,000 miles of rivers and streams, there's no shortage of places to explore. In addition, Michigan has more than 19 million areas of forest land, which covers 50% of the whole state. So whether you love to fish, hunt, hike, or camp, you'll find plenty of opportunities throughout Michigan. So now that we've covered food, some history, culture, traditions, and different locations, we're actually going to talk about famous people that came from the state of Michigan. So I'm assuming you've probably heard of these 4 famous people that came from the state of Michigan, including Madonna, Big Sean, Stevie Wonder, and Eminem. These are just some of the things that Michigan is known and famous for. Between its delicious food, beautiful scenery, and genuine people, it is one of the greatest places in the world, and I would personally argue the greatest place in the world to live. And again, if you are looking to move in or around Metro Detroit, Michigan, whether it's 9 or 90 days from now, myself and my team would love to help you do just that. My contact information is in the description below. Feel free to call, text, or email me, and I would love to communicate with you and help you do just that. And if you're looking to move to a specific location, make sure to check out some of my other videos talking about the pros and cons of those different cities.